back to Girl to Girl Podcast. Today we're talking about empowerment.
Yes, and what does empowerment mean to us? So, yeah, let's get into it. What do empowerment mean to you?
Being empowering just means to me like just being positive on like all aspects, like being uplifting to other girls for one in general, and just like almost like being a role model or whatever, like somebody to look up to,
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. What does being empowering mean to you?
I feel like being empowered means being authentically you, standing in
Mm-hmm.
your power and your truth. And I feel like, when people see you doing that, how people gravitate towards you, like
Mm-hmm.
you being you, that makes you likable, like because it's nobody else like you.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like supporting other people, rooting for other people, not looking at other women as competition. Like when I look at
Thank
other women,
you.
I get inspired, like
Thank you.
I feel like, hey, it just, I don't know, it do something to me when I see other people doing good, period, woman, man, it inspires me like to go harder. So I just feel like that's what empowerment and being empowering is, like, just supporting people. It's okay to support people, like I see random girls, random people, period. You smell good, you look
Mm-hmm.
good, what's that you got on? Like, I'm telling you, people love that. It brings, you just bring
Mm-hmm.
conversation out of people, like the small, like I said, just something as small as what you got on today. Like, you smell really, really good. So yeah, to me, that's what empowering means.
Yeah, I like that. Very positive. Thank you. Um, do you feel like you're empowering to others?
Yeah.
Like, do you feel like you could be like more of like your? Do you look at yourself as a role model?
I don't want to look at myself as no role model, but I do feel like, I look at myself as relatable.
Relatable.
That's
Okay.
what it is, because like real life, like I
Mm-hmm.
ain't hiding nothing or ducking nothing I've been through. Like, people see what I go through, because obviously you can't hide certain stuff. I was pregnant and I lost my daughter, so obviously I had to face that in front of the world. My brother got killed. I had to face that in front of the world. So I don't, it's not trying to be a role model or anything. It's just about living in my truth. Like, yeah, I can't hide it. I can't run from it. So I just feel like I'm relatable. So that, that's why a lot of people can reach out to me and they can ask me about certain things, or they can, just coming to talk to me because they've been through the same thing, and they want to know
Right.
like how you just continue to keep
I
on
really
going.
like that about you too. Like, I really like that how like you're just like you're very open versus how you used to be very like to yourself. You're very open. I see when you post and everything, like people come to you, ask you for advice, or just like sometimes they'll just ask you about you or whatever. And I like how you respond to them. I like the positive feedback. When you're just like speaking on life experiences on your posts, the comments, the positive feedback. I like how people feel like they can just come to you and just ask you stuff. And then, like, of course, I don't see the whole thing, like the whole message, but I see little snippets here and there where you post, and I just feel like you are a role model. You don't even know
Oh,
it. Yes, you are. Like,
yes.
you're definitely that girl. I
Mm,
love how people just cling onto you. That says a
yeah.
lot about yourself
Yeah.
inside, like your spirit. Like, you have a gravitational spirit, and I really like that.
I hear that a lot, and it's so crazy because until recently, I never looked at myself like that. But then, like I meet new people or I start working with people and they be like, oh, you magnetic, like people gravitate toward you,
Mm-hmm.
like you just something about you, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like I don't look at myself like that, but I only thing I look at myself as is being myself, like being true to me. Like I don't care to get like caught up into like the trends,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like that's another thing people need to do. Like, don't worry about what other people got going on. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? If
Mm-hmm.
you is like go within and you're happy with yourself, I feel like other people see you your light. And hey, my favorite Bible verse, Matthew 5:16, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which are in heaven. So that's why I wake up every day and I try to post something about the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because that might encourage somebody. It
Mm-hmm.
encouraged me. Like I have somebody that said, hey, they post positivity, like positive stuff on their timeline for themselves. Like
Mm-hmm.
they need to see that. So like you need to see that yourself as well. So that's, to me, that's what being empowerment, like being empowering means, like for others.
Yeah. And then, like, as far as like you posting stuff to help others, I know people be so shocked because I know you say people then came at you like, how you keep going? Like, how do you just like all this stuff happened to you? Like, honestly, like we had to got closer around that time, and honestly, like people they was asking the questions I want to know. Like I want to ask you so bad. Like how? Like we pray and we talk and everything. And of course I'm there to be there for you, uplift you. And I know you tell me like I'm okay. I'm dealing with this and I'm da da da. And I'm like okay. And I get off the phone. I'm like, but how? Like
I mean,
it's
I
like a
definitely
strong
have
person.
my days. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. And before all of everything happened in my life last year, I was around a lot of people that's like depressed and they go through things and they take medicine. And I asked one of my friends, I'm like, I'm not trying to be ignorant, but I don't know how it feels to live with that every day, to wake up and feel like that. So I'm gonna be real. What really, really helped me was God, because I got to a point where I was just like in zombie mode. I was, taking my kids to school, and after my kids went to school, I just wanted to sleep all day, or I just couldn't function. I was just like, ugh, I didn't want to operate. But I literally after 2 weeks after I lost my daughter, I prayed to God and I said, Lord, I don't want to feel like this no more.
I remember you told me
and that. Ever since then, it's been up.
Have not been feeling that way.
I have not been feeling that way. I cannot live like that, and I feel so bad for people that do live like that, and I sympathize because, like I said before, I didn't understand, but then I got a little taste of it, and it's hard to pull yourself out of a dark place. But I feel like if you're spiritual and you just believe in God and you pray, that definitely changed things. That helped me. And ever since that moment, I've been taking steps in my life to just look at me, myself, period, try to change. I had certain things about me, certain ways that I could not see until I started really getting closer with the Lord. So yeah, it definitely was a turning point for me. That's how I keep going. The Lord.
Yes, I'm so proud of you.
Okay.
I'm so proud of you for real. And another thing about I feel like you can't be empowering to people or role model. Let's get out role model. I wouldn't say role model. You can't be empowering unless you have you're confident within yourself and self-esteem. I feel like it goes a long way.
100%.
For real.
Because can't nobody tell me about me. At the end of the day, I feel how I feel about me. And it's not about no outer appearance. It's not about thinking I'm better than nobody or what I have, materialistic things. It's about my heart, my spirit, my mind, and I am confident. I'm just so hey.
Yes, ma'am. I love it about you. Yes. So for me, like I said, when I say self-esteem or whatever, I want to talk about how I don't know what it is, but it's so popular to down talk people, especially on the internet. People be going viral because they're being talked about.
That is so hurtful.
They are I feel like only people who feel low about themselves can make do the extra effort to share and comment and do all this on social media, feed into negativity. I don't see myself doing that. I feel to each his own. If that person felt confident enough to get online and post this, and like I said, it take a lot to even post. It's some people, some people don't even post because they just don't know how they're gonna be portrayed or if people gonna like it or not. We so big on likes now.
Yes.
Not we media and us, but I'm just saying likes. Yes. So if I don't get enough likes, I'm just gonna. They feel low about themselves. But I feel like girls literally sit there and just point and pick out people, try to make them feel lower to make themselves feel higher, and I really hate that.
That is a very ugly trait to have. And I've never been insecure or had low self-esteem, but I know how I feel to not really want to post certain things, or because you don't want to be looked at a certain way, or it makes you uncomfortable because people are judgmental, and you got to have some tough, thick skin, because if you don't, that, people kill themselves from being bullied, or that is sick to go under somebody's post and comment about their hair or their clothes.
Girl, it be the shares for me. And then they piggyback off that, oh my God, are we really making this girl or dude or whatever viral because we don't like something?
But you know what? I feel like karma is a thing. You get what you put out. And people be wondering why they be in mental prison, or their money be messed up, or you don't
mental
know.
Prison.
You don't know who you messing with. You don't know who is in the spirit. You don't know who is what. I just don't see that from that's just sad, and that's just ugly. And can we stop doing that? Yeah.
I just don't like being mean, like being so ugly. Like, I don't know, do you, like, I be thinking, like, I know after I do something or act a certain way, afterwards, whether it's 5 minutes or an hour, like, I just feel disgusting. I just like, oh, why did I do that? Why did I say that? I didn't have to take it that far. Like, oh my God. So it's just like, when people do these actions, do you feel anything? Like, I would feel terrible. I don't like, that's why I try to watch what I say, my actions and stuff like that. It. Like, please, let's talk about it. Like, I don't know. Cause each his own.
That's just having a conscience. That's just being a good person. Because I've done some nasty stuff, and I had to stop like mid-track and like turn around and apologize. Like, one time I went to get an oil change, and everything was just going wrong. They wouldn't do my fix my car. I snatched the keys out the man's hand, and I was like, "Give me my car!" Like, and he looked, and you know what? I stopped and I said, "You know what, sir? I do apologize. And do you know what? By me stopping and apologizing to that man, he clocked out of his job to help me change my tire. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it pays to be nice to people. Like, being nasty don't get you nowhere, because he didn't have to help me. Like, they couldn't do it at the job because of my key was broke, but he clocked out to come and help me outside of his job, because I stopped, took accountability, and I apologize. It's not about you. I'm just frustrated.
That's
you just got to like take accountability. And and I'm learning to, like, I ain't perfect, I ain't always right, so I'm learning to apologize to people to clear my conscience, because I can't sleep good at night. I let God be all over me, Lord Jesus. So no.
It's just the energy that people put towards me ugly. I don't know. I don't get it.
You're definitely a nice person. I would like to say that about you. I know you say people be like, "Oh, you're not a girl's," but that's the farthest from the truth. Like, you're like one of the nicest people I know. Like, you got it in you now. You know how to stand on business, like, when you need to. But you're super.
Listen. Okay. Like, I do feel like I'm very nice, but don't play with me. Like, don't get me there. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't let people get me there that easily anymore. But I can't take it there. And I do have a side. I will own up to having a side. But yeah, that's one of the biggest things. Like I said, I talked about it like last episode. Like, I don't know if somebody wrote a book about me and everybody reading it but me. But this whole mean girl, she's da 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 da. Like, I get that a lot, especially with people who don't know me. Like, I don't.
That's
the
big thing.
And
don't
know me. Like, they just, I don't know who's spread this rumor, who's talking about me. But anyways, yes. That's why, like over the years, like over the last year or two, like, I used to be very social, butterfly, talk to everybody, be on everybody's post, hey, no. And then I had to kind of like, I came back in my shell, because it's like, you do something and somebody don't like it, so they portray this image of you, and everybody, it's be people that be waiting that don't like you, and they just want to piggyback off that, and then now you got this whole group of girls that don't like you, and they just spread like wildfire. I guess I'm just a horrible person. Or whatever. I don't, like I said, I don't know. But that caused me to not be so social. I used to be friend, or just be cool. Just be cool with people. Just, I didn't say we BFFs, but we might talk on social media or something like that, and we might just get a little closer or whatever, and they just do some weird stuff, like heavy on weird stuff.
Yeah. People
do. And yeah, I just have to just draw myself back, because I'm just like, okay, y'all don't deserve my energy. Y'all don't deserve this good in me. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I ain't gotta know you that long, but I'm riding for you. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I just want to make your day better or whatever like that. Just as a cool person, a friend, associate, whatever you want to call it. But I was like, y'all don't deserve my energy. So it's like, I stopped sharing stuff. I just got on my business Instagram. I just got in my bag, my business. I don't want to talk to y'all. I don't want to say whatever you want to say about me. Da 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 da. Oh, I'm nasty. Oh, I'm gonna show you nasty.
So let me just tell you something, because I'm glad, like, I didn't catch it like when we talked about this previously, but now I see what I need to say. One, I know you go above and beyond for anybody you deal with. Your friends, like, you make them feel special. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you done so much for me. Like, we ain't know each other for, like, we knew each other. Now we know each other, but I'm saying when we first met each other, like, you was doing so, making me feel good. Like, on my birthdays, making me feel special, going above and beyond. But what I'm hearing is, because I had dealt with that, like, certain things made me, I didn't used to want to post. And I realized that's just a trick of the enemy. Because people need that, like, positivity. People need that love. People need to see that, And now that you don't want to post because, the devil or whoever, he used people to trick you into thinking like that. Now you fall back. It's like, now you're not spreading your light.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, don't let.
I never thought about it that way.
Yeah, that's how I had to. Because, like, with me, like, going through certain things, like, I be wanting to fall back from social media. I don't be wanting to get on there. Like, but I be like, you know what? I ain't finna let that stop me, So that's just how I look at it.
I never thought about it that way, but yes, girl, because I was quick to withdraw. You know what? Don't worry about it. Y'all don't get me. Y'all don't get this or whatever. I'm saving all this.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that just be, I'm telling you, that be spiritual attacks.
Heavy on spiritual attacks. But yeah. I'm gonna clear the air every time. Like it's like you care what other people have to say, but then you don't. But
Yeah.
it's just like it just eats you up when it's just not true. And it's just like it just be biting at me sometimes. Like, well,
it is so hard not to
people
clear
be
it
trying
up.
to tell you about you. I'm like, I ain't know that about me. Like, what?
Yeah, I'm learning to like, I don't know. I'm telling you, I really don't care. Cause I used to, like you said, like we human. We care about what people false, definitely when it's false, but I mean run with whatever.
It's an attack on your character. Like it's after so many times, just like okay, nah, all right, nah. I'll let you say this today. I done laughed at it now, but okay, we still on that.
3 years later.
3 years later, we still on
okay.
that.
All right.
Chelsea, what was you doing?
I am a grown woman with 3 kids.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got nothing to lie about.
Okay.
4 kids. Let me clear it up. Anyways, because the door made too much noise. And it was past my bedtime.
Well, what was your bedtime? What time was you trying to sneak out the house?
It was like 10 p.m.
So 10 p.m. you want to go sit on the porch.
And I am in high school, 12th grade.
So 10 p.m. you want to go.
Do not be so
10 p.m. you want to go sit on the porch.
Just sit on the porch, yes.
Child, listen to Mira. One day I'm gonna find out what's going on.
You so messy.
And I'm gonna let you know because that we know you ain't. Out the window to the porch is crazy.
I don't know. I just wanted to have that experience, and it's
Look,
so crazy.
chat. It's not.
I just wanted to have that experience and got called. DJ So Green, my little brother, he was like, he snitched, he dry snitched. And I was like, Chelsea, I know you ain't trying to get out that window.
Girl, I would love to see that. I would have loved to see that, honey.
Oh my God, I was so embarrassed. Too embarrassed.
What you embarrassed for? You were just going to the porch.
They were outside waiting on me.
Who? Oh, I'm getting it out of who? Who?
They was out my.
Who was they? Because maybe you ain't saying nobody was outside.
What you thought I was just going to the front porch by myself?
Who
I had somebody pull up and they were outside waiting.
We find out something new every day. Anyways, we gonna get on that. Look, Sam, I got something out of them. Next episode, I'm gonna find out who they is. I'm gonna find out who they was. I'm crying. Yes, and another thing I want to talk about, as far as like self-esteem, don't let nobody have you turn into like a low maintenance person. Like it's been plenty of times I hear it all the time, especially like on social media, and it happened to me a few times, or people that's around me. Like you got that girl like who's confident in themselves, the hair, the nails, the makeup, the outfits on T, the rings, everything, just decked out or whatever like that. And then you just get those little sidebar comments like, oh, why you got on all that, or why you doing all that, or we just doing this, you doing too much or whatever. Like, how you feel like when people like go on like that? Like,
why does it matter what the next person do? You know what I'm saying? Like, we wear heels to the bowling alley. That's what we want to do.
That's what we want to do.
And that's what we go do. Like, and I just feel like however I want to come, that's how I'm coming. Because you know what? I used to put on clothes just to go sit on the porch because I couldn't go nowhere else. But
it's like that porch, y'all. Girl, it's something about that porch.
Something about that porch. I couldn't go nowhere. So it was just the porch. But, yeah, like.
Maybe the porch took you to another dimension. I don't know what it is about that porch, but you was on it.
But dressing up is more so for yourself. I don't care where I'm going. If I want to put on clothes, if I want to do my hair, if I want to do my makeup, if I want to do my nails, that's what I'm going to do. Like, I don't understand why people try to put their expectation on other people. Like, you want to come in sweatpants, in the tennis shoes, that's what you do. If I want to put on some heels and a goddamn fur coat, that's what I'm gonna do.
And that's what you should do. Like, yes, girl. You know, it be so many times when we'll go out, and I know we're not with other people, like associates and stuff like that. And it be so many times we'll go out, and they're like, "Well, why is you putting that on? We just in Gainesville, baby. I don't care if I'm in Radiator Springs. I'm gonna put that shit on. What are you talking about? If you want to go out, you know our clubs are small. You know the girls ain't really doing too much tennis shoes. Baby, I don't care where I'm going. I'm putting on heels. A heel is mandatory in a club. I'm not putting on no slides. I'm not putting on no sandals. If you want to do that, you do that. But baby, heels,
and that's
your
that's your standards. That's what you want to do. And it's not like you not getting, you know, some people don't wear heels. I'm okay, but I want to wear heels. And that goes for like, I hate the, you know, I don't really want to talk about relationship. That goes for relationship too. Like when I'm dating people, I tell them, I'm like, you know, I'm not finna change what I like and what I expect because, you know, like I'm gonna be honest from jump because I don't want no confusion when it comes to who I am and what I want. And you know what? If you feel like you can't provide that, you can't do that for me.
Baby, what's the standard? What's the standard? What he gotta do? What you need? Tell me what you need.
Well, first of all, like I'm not trying to. I don't want to get into that.
Cause baby, I'm gonna get into that. Baby, that's what I need. That's what I need.
What you need?
Baby, let me tell you something. Baby, I am a beautiful person inside and out. Right? I need flowers every week.
Okay.
If you ain't bought me flowers this week, that's because the flowers from last week ain't died yet. Oh. First of all, I need flowers every week. I want gifts. Okay. I want dates. Like, I ain't talking about, like, okay, we go to movies every now and then, but baby, I'm talking about we need to be dressed up, going to a steakhouse or something nice. Something, it ain't gotta be no steakhouse. It's just somewhere. Yes. You know, cute. Get it together, we looking nice or whatever. I need that. I need reassurance. I need text messages like good morning. I ain't wake up to you this morning because I work or you work or da da da. Good morning, beautiful, da da da. All that ain't gotta be beautiful. I know I'm cute. I know I'm beautiful. But I'm just saying, I'm just letting you know what the standard is, baby. You need to let me know every day that you showing up, baby. Show up for me like a job. Clock in. Yeah. Clock in. Until we lay down. That's when you clock out. Okay. Or whatever. Like,
well, going on that, like I just like for people to kind of like see how I'm coming about myself, and that's how I want you to come about me. Yes. And then I'm also a giver, so I need to date a giver. I don't need no taker. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to go above and beyond for whoever. So I need you to come about me how I'm coming about you. But I don't really like to be like, oh, I need this, I need this, I need this. I want you to look at me and see how I'm taking care of myself and what I'm doing for myself, and I need you to, you know, because I'm going to return that energy. Like, so yeah, I'm never going to go into a situation and like change who I am or lower my standards. If you can't, you know, if we're not on the same page or you can't come up to my standards, like I'm never coming down. Like, go find somebody else then that's, you know, on your level. That's fine. Like, I'm cool with that. But I'm never going to be that low maintenance girlfriend just to have a man.
Gifts, baby. I need gifts. Girl, you're doing too.
You're doing too.
I'm just saying, like, you in a relationship without getting gifts.
Oh, no, I just said what I mean.
I'm realistic. I mean, I know I can't be catered to every day. That would be perfect. But you know, we got lives. We gotta go get in business and stuff like that. But baby,
I buy gifts, so I want gifts. It's not like it's one sided. Like I buy gifts. You know, I'm thinking about you when I go in the store. When I'm getting me a new toothbrush, I'm getting you a new toothbrush. When I'm getting me some deodorant, I'm thinking about you too. So I need you to think about me too. When I'm going to the store, I'm picking up your favorite drink. You know, or if I'm getting what you need. So I need that too. Like I'm not saying like it's one sided. I don't think, you know, like I need what I give. Like I'm definitely like if I pour into you, pour into me. Like that's just
I feel like consideration is like one of the most like romantic things ever. Just considering somebody. Like how you say you be in the store, you getting this for you. Okay, I'm gonna get my person this too. Or sometimes it ain't even, oh, I'm getting you something because I got me something. It's just I just was in the store. I came here for cleaning supplies, but I know you like such and such. I see you always wearing this, so let me just grab this for you. You know, like that. So I definitely understand that. But yeah, I think one of my things is like I'm a gifter as well, but like my gifts be so sentimental. Like I be in deep, like really deep about it.
I'm so thoughtful when I be like, yes.
So I need you to like kind of like be thoughtful too. Yes. Like that is so romantic, being so thoughtful. Just the little things.
Oh my God.
Little things. Yes. LMA.
I feel like my gifts always hit different because yes, you buy me material things and you spending all this money and thank you because I love material things. Don't get me wrong, but I put thought into my gifts. Like, oh, you said you wanted to do this, so I went and brought you this. Or you never been here, but I heard you talk about it. So yeah, like yeah. So
I love surprises. Like definitely surprise me with like when I'm talking to you and we just talking about little things. That's how I want to be gifted. Like oh, okay, she was talking about it. Yeah, that's what she's
Yes.
talking about. Like that's one of the biggest things. Like you surprise me with that. Like listen, we gonna get along.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna listen. But that's the biggest thing. Like spontaneousness too. Like be spontaneous. But yeah, don't let nobody turn you to no low maintenance person.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
it's somebody out there for everybody, and that's if you. And that's not, like, I didn't try to change this relationship, but that goes with relationship too. If you feel like I'm too much, go find somebody else. Like,
And it ain't hard.
It's somebody out there that'll be willing to do whatever you need them to do. So, hey.
Yeah, I'm with you. Right. But back to like, just being empowering. We got like sidetracked a little bit, but we definitely gotta tell you what we need or whatever like that. But yeah, just like it all goes back to just being a girl's in general.
Yeah.
Like, and being a girl's girl, you can't claim that you're a girl's girl and be talking about people, picking on people. Like I hate fake positive people. Let's talk about fake positive.
Yes.
That's not empowering. But like girls swear they for the girls, this and that, da da da. But you talking about people. You screenshot. You got these girls in the group. Blah this, blah that, all that kind of stuff. And another thing, you cannot be no girls messing with nobody man.
That's how you get beat up.
That's how you get beat up. But listen.
And no, you definitely. That's just another story for another day.
That's another topic.
That's a whole nother topic.
But I need this glass filled up again to talk
but
about
the
that.
thing about that is them tables always turn anyway. Mm-hmm. So it like you might think you got one up because you messing with somebody man or you playing the bat, but let's go.
Also want to add like listen, this year is definitely your year. It's my year. It's your year. It's year for the girls. Like start that business. Take that class.
Okay.
Listen, I'm telling you, like just
go back to school.
Do what you gotta do to better yourself from last year. I'm telling you, like that's all I'm
excited about this.
I am excited.
Like, oh my gosh.
But if y'all want to reach out, our social medias will be at the end. Drop some comments, anything you want to hear, anything we probably missed or you want us to explain a little bit more, because it was kind of like basic, overall, short, or whatever with it. Definitely reach out to us.